Traffic road accident in Dongmukak, one person killed on spot. Hello and a very good morning. You're watching me on Karbi Anglong Live. I'm your host Julie Bapi, bringing you the news for today. Now the news in details. In yet another road mishap on the NH36 that took place on Saturday had resulted in the death of one man on the spot. This incident put the traffic on a standstill for some time, with road blockade by onlookers and the police. The incident took place at around 9 a.m. on Saturday morning at the Phongbiri Crossroad near Thong Nok Bay College. One biker was hit by a speeding car bearing registration number AS01EH 8941, killing the rider on the spot. The deceased was identified as 40 years old Modon Singh Rongpar, a resident of Phongbiri Lunsei Timong village. According to the villagers, Modon Singh Rongpar was on his way to Dongmukak on his bike when his bike was hit by the car, which was also moving towards Dongmukak. Rongpar had left behind his wife and two children. The car involved in the accident belonged to Krishna Dhon Devnath. The car has been seized by the police. However, at the time this report was filed, they were yet to disclose the driver and the persons who were inside the car when the accident took place. Samsung this report from Dongmukak, Karbi Anglong Live. Located inside the Koilamati under the 25 Nilip MSC constituency, residents of Rongbin Waterfall area villages began social work aimed at connecting their home with drinking water. The works was carried out by the villagers themselves after their appeal for supply of drinking water was snubbed by leaders. The two village, which comprise of about 50 families, is more than 40 years old but still deprived of drinking water and other basic infrastructure. Due to lack of source of drinking water, Rongbin villagers have no other alternative but to depend on village pond for drinking and other purposes. Till date, the residents have found no one to help them even when they approached leaders several times in the past. According to the villagers, they approached leaders requesting them to take measures to end their long decades problem of drinking water, but they were given cold shoulder. Frustrated and fed up with the lack of any response, the poor villagers took the tax upon themselves by raising Rs 2,000 per families to purchase water pipe to connect with their village and source the water from the upstream level of Mukak Langso waterfall, which is over 4 kilometers from Dhoniram Inti and Rongbin Langsu Nathoy. When completed, the water connection work, which is underway, will directly connect all families with a clean drinking water.
Today, we, the Dhoniram Inti village, Koilamati, with all the villagers, we are gathering here to survey for the settlement of the pipeline. Because since for a long period of time, we don't have drinking waters. We don't have any pure drinking waters in the village. Many people in the village are struggling with the problem of drinking water. So today, we decided to survey on the spot to establish, to set up a water pipeline in the village. We contribute 2,000 rupees per family.
Meanwhile, the villagers say that they would still welcome anyone willing to come forward to help them in solving their decades-long drinking water crisis. Samson Ingtis report from Koilamati for Karbi Anglong Live. A couple of days after the report of partiality in free rice distribution came into news, the Chinthong BJP Mandal Committee leaders had to convene a press meet to give clarification on the issue. On June 10, several people of the constituency alleged that the Mandal members were providing free rice only to the supporters of BJP. Many people, including the local MSC, was enraged with the incident, and this compelled the local leaders to come out in defense of the allegation. In a press meet held on Saturday, the BJP local committee of Chinthong constituency said that the LEMs were not involved in the distribution of free rice. It was the local party members that were entrusted with the task to provide additional rice to the card holders and free rice to the non-card holders. The meet was attended by Chinthong BJP Mandal President Joy Singh Bongrung, VDC Chairman Khor Singh Senar, Chinthong LEMS President Long Sing Kro, LEMS Secretary Dar Singh Hanse, and several members of the Mandal Committee.
La salam the bangke nalitum na huri nangko alam the bangla lo arni si nilitum la dak chikena PS madela non lockdown nang kera pasang additional asang nang pi labang sop nang pi hut nilitum ron ponlo nilitum labang su akeron bom hut stame nilitum okol BJP det si cheronji pule nilhin ben kamatha dam labu ke kali sitame hala sangkiron bom unuhura bang media tum bang lo nar julo la support bang kan nilitum la BJP phan ke kroi tum phan ansi sangron pon bom lang pusinili tham dun lok la sala dak kele bangke BJP finansi pichoji boson si cari long rong lo sitame ningduk lo mane chunengri lo kado we sulang dorat phan same nilhin ben chunengri bangkala lo nal tum same dia po pusi chunengri lo la sinon ke bang jelang penap dik ben keron jelang pus same nilitum kat ke do kat ka ve parti jipupe chuneng ke dam tang same nilitum la son siron pon la si beneng le thot same nilitum la son siron ponji la si kado we phan same la non kiron pon jelang an bangke alang litum same ke pebang edji sang na chudeng dun edji phansi nilhin pen puthot chinthong ara phan same nilhin pen chunengri lo na chudeng dun edji phansi nilhin pen chunengri pon lo.
The local leaders had confessed that on June 10th, they began distribution of free rice with the BJP supporters, but their intervention was not to deprive the non-BJP supporters. They had enough rice to provide to all, and even the local MAC, Prodip Rongpi, had directed to continue the distribution without denying anyone their share.
Nung panili ning ye bom la an non kat kat ka beto ma phana bangke non ni tum decision en po an em saramata nang pulo ake kom nai talin kep pajetang nai bola em sar Prodip Rongpi sada nilifan mahata phone pe nang pulo lasi nilitum na non amat pini amat nilitum decision en po pe nilitum ki pithuita hombar ben ke nilitum pipo lasi la non hombar ben na bangke mohet nilifrang yong sedane yelo ye parti ji punang nelo pulo la se parti puwe pen ke dam tangason reng rapet na ia phana pot nilitum len sen ben sita un an ke bor idon po
urmi durmiar ni pen nilitum keron pon pacetang pon po la se labangso keron pon ka pacetang pon along komani kopine akechok taduji akechok che taduji setame ilitum la nonason cingki pon cingwai pon aprang sinang litum media korting jer la an la dak nang ka humri thega pon nang litum phan Chenthong lem pen kurwang thu pajerlo.
Hemari Rongpar's report from Ulukunchi, Karbi Anglong Live. And that is how we have it for this morning. Thank you for watching Karbi Anglong Live. Have a good day.